Well, hello everybody. We have just literally got home from Cork. We flew in to Edinburgh and I have come straight to Nathan's in the Uber because very excitingly you won the sofa at the auction. So Nathan has bagged himself a beautiful Georgian sofa. I'm going to put the picture on the screen now so you can see what it looks like. So when do you think you'll be able to collect it?
Well, I should be able to collect it within 2 weeks' time because they are based in Newbury in Berkshire. So I had to arrange a deliver from Berkshire all the way to Edinburgh.
That's quite far.
Very far. And I'm worried about the quote of how much a delivery will be. Anyway, not think about that. I'm looking forward to my newspaper.
So,
to be honest, do I need a newspaper? I mean, I've already got one, but I'm thinking of,
I know, but the thing is, it is so beautiful that I'm kind of the same as you. People would say, oh, you don't need to have it, but if it's something very beautiful that you love, you will make it work. So anyway, we decided to come straight here and rearrange the room so that we can make room for the sofa because we both love doing things like this.
Cool. I'm really itching just to get on with it, just to make sure we've got the space for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been to Cork with Nicolas and I actually meant to go on holiday to work and everything, but I actually got a piece of paper and a pencil and I was scribbling along, the floor plan, how the layout looked like. We did like 3 or 4 times just to make it, because the problem is with me, I don't like everything to be too overcrowded. I just want to make sure they've got some space here, but let's do how we're going to work.
So the battery died on the microphone, but when we started it was 7:30. What time is it now?
Must be 8 or 9 o'clock.
And we were laughing because we just said only us, 2 young men in their 30s, would on a Saturday night be enjoying a glass of wine and rearranging furniture.
A glass of Chablis.
A glass of Chablis, no less, and rearranging furniture. So yeah, and I think now we're going to go over to my house and start rearranging my furniture because we were planning about what we were going to do with my sofa and desk and things. So we're going to go and do that. But before we do, let me show you this. So you may remember that I showed you this book a few weeks ago. This was the first book that I ever bought with interiors. And it's by Henrietta Spencer Churchill. And she is the daughter of the late Duke of Marlborough, that's right. And she's a famous interior designer, and this is a book about Georgian style. It was the first one I ever bought. And this sofa, we've always lost it after. And this is kind of similar to what Nathan is going to get, which is going to go there. So you can see we've left a space here for it. It's going to be beautiful. And we're going to move this artwork. Nathan's having a portrait commissioned by Jonathan Fremantle. He's going to get a round skirted table for there with a lovely big lamp So that's why this space is now empty and we've got this for inspiration. So it's gonna look amazing in here.
Yeah, I can't really wait. I'm very looking forward to it because obviously Nicola's been very kind helping me rearranging the bedding. I was very nervous. I thought to myself, am I actually stupid buying another stay bed, which is not necessarily. But when I saw the ocean, as Nicola had explained to you, it was part, and I tried to bid it and I missed it. I feel like it's meant to be.
Yeah, because every other item on the auction was sold.
Yeah.
Apart from this sofa.
And it's like, somebody's watching her. It's like a miracle. If that makes sense. That
Meant to be.
Having this kind of sofa, very similar style, very similar, and I'm going to reuphold it. I know it's a beautiful fabric already. I might be silly or not, but I want to just change it like a very pale brown or off-white silk.
Yeah.
And that's more luxury with an almost matching cushion.
Beautiful.
Ooh, I'm already so excited.
So this little arrangement here used to be here. So there's the gap for the sofa. And I think this looks really nice here. It's by the window, so you've got a lovely little area for reading. Nathan likes to read, like me. So it's looking very nice. And this room is so big that you can accommodate lots of furniture. And that is the way these rooms were designed, to fill with furniture.
Can I ask you one thing? It's only me living here. Why the hell do I need so many chairs?
Because we love chairs. Everybody tells me to move this bench. Nathan and I love the bench there. We love the bench there, don't we? But he has just lifted it away and it does look a bit more spacious. So I think we're going to try that for a few days. We're going to put that into the bedroom. So let's go and put that into the bedroom. Yeah, that's nice.
Better. Do you think?
Yeah. So we've rearranged the room and I'm actually really delighted with how it's turned out. So we've moved the round table from here and I thought about putting it there, which looks great. And then the desk, which was sticking out of the wall, is in the window and we put the lamp on there. There were 2 lamps before, but I always thought that it looked too crowded with 2 lamps. And now we've got some lamplight in the window and it looks so romantic and cozy, especially when you walk past the window. And it's next to the bookcase. You can finally see the bookcase again. I just think it's created a lot of lovely space. It looks a lot less crowded. We've took the bench out, put it back into the bedroom. It's very hard to see in this light because it's dark now, it's evening. So if I zoom out, you can see the whole room as one. And I think we've done a really great job. And just a little refresh has made it so much more chic. And actually, the round table works very, very well there. Oh, I'm so happy with this new layout. It looks great. And then I can work at my desk in the window and I can look out. And that is quite nice. Yes, I do like this. I might need to get some curtains here just to frame that desk. Some very simple, chic linen curtains, but I really do like this new layout. It works really well. We've also managed to conceal the cable that was running across. Everybody suggested that I move the sofa closer, which I've done. And then I've managed to run it under the carpet and under the bureau so you can just see the cable there a little bit. But I think this is looking a lot more chic. I do like this a lot. I like it a lot. Good morning, everybody. It is the morning after the night before, and I wanted to show you the room in the daylight because the camera always picks up the daylight a lot better. Also, Sophie's back. She was staying with her nanny, the dog sitter, whilst Nathan and I went to Ireland, so she's back. She's sulking a little bit, aren't you? But she's fine and she really does enjoy the sofa. And with regards to the sofa, thank you everybody for your comments. I think you are right that if I leave this just to settle in a little bit, it will become softer. So I usually sit on this side, so what I will do is I'll have to keep alternating so that this side becomes soft as well. And I have pulled the sofa closer to the rug. Now with the rug, what I've realised now is that because we've moved things around, it looks a little bit like a postage stamp and it's a bit too small. So I am going to get a new rug, one that is a lot bigger so that it extends across here and down here. There's one that is 400 centimeters, so that will fill, I measured it yesterday, and it will fill this entire gap, and I think that will look a lot more cozy. And then this rug here can go into the dining room, and this one has always been too small, it's always irritated me, so that one can go into the kitchen, so it would be like musical chairs rug edition. So yes, the room in daylight, I am really pleased with this layout. When I woke up this morning and came in to the room, I completely forgot that I'd switched it around, so it was a pleasant surprise to see it again. And I just think it just flows so beautifully now. It looks really great, and sometimes it just takes the eye of somebody else just to help you out and give you a suggestion. And I saw hundreds of comments from everybody on the last video, so you really do help me out, so thank you so much. And I do love this a lot. It's looking really, really beautiful in here. So yes, it's great. It's Sunday. I'm having a lovely slow morning. I think I'm going to go and get a coffee shortly and have a little walk round. And then I am going to film my latest ASMR video, because that goes out on a Sunday evening. So I'll do that and get that done. But yes, looking great in here. I'm very, very happy with it. Good morning, everybody. So Nathan and I are going to Wales today. So it is early morning. I'm just going to collect the car. I'm dropping Sophie off with Nathan now, and then I'm going to collect the car, and then we're going to head off on our trip to Wales. It takes about 5.5 hours to get to Wales. The reason why we're taking the car to see what Sophie's doing is because after the trip to Wales, we're then going to head off to our parents. So I'm going to go home to my parents. Nathan's going to go and see his mom. I haven't been home since Christmas, so I'm due a visit to them. And our parents live quite close. We grew up in the same area, so Nathan's about 30 minutes away from my parents, so it's ideal. And then we're going to travel back to Edinburgh on Saturday. So about 5-6 days away from Edinburgh. Oops, Sophie's just doing her morning business. Apologies about that, but when you've got to go, you've got to go. So yeah, looking forward to the drive, actually. I like driving, especially on the motorway when you can go really fast. And it's a lovely sunny day. I'm feeling like spring is definitely close. Quite windy though. So yeah, I will keep you updated on the route, on the journey. So we're about 25 minutes away from reaching our destination, which is Palé Hall in Wales. We had quite a nightmare with the car rental again. Whenever we rent a car, it's always a hassle, and we ended up leaving 2 hours later than planned. So we should have been here 2 hours ago. But anyway, we've had a lovely drive. It's been beautifully sunny. We stopped for about half an hour at the Tea-Bay services, which is our favourite. It's like a little farm shop. So we had some lunch, and then we've just got into Wales about 20 minutes ago, and I must say that it is such a beautiful country. The rolling hills, Okay, we've arrived finally, Palé Hall in Wales. We're staying in the Churchill Suite, and it is named after Winston Churchill, who stayed in this room. It's an impressive suite. We're going to get unpacked, and then I will show you around and everything that we're doing here. But I just thought that I would check in to say hello now that we've arrived. I'm quite tired now after that long journey of driving. It's an easy drive in many ways because you're just on the motorway for most of the way until you get to the end. But, you know, when it's quite busy, you are constantly focusing and concentrating, watching every lane to make sure no one's going to come into yours. And you know how it is to drive. So quite tired. I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm ready to have a little drink and then go for some dinner. So that's what we're going to do. Good morning, everybody. It's a lovely day here in Wales. Can you see the lovely views behind me? It's gorgeous here. We're just heading in the car for a walk. We're right next to Snowdonia National Park here, so there are lots of lovely places to go for a walk. And because it's such a nice day, I thought we'd get out and do some exploration, just in case the weather turns. But it's so peaceful here and just lovely. I love coming to places like this where you can escape. We've just stumbled upon this cute farm shop in Wales, and this was opened by the King and Queen about 10 years ago. Some nice bulbs here, hyacinths, and then look at these old brushes. I love stuff like that, and I love these bird baths, so cute. I love stumbling upon little shops like this with unique things, and inside they have a farm shop with lovely food and things, and it is dog friendly, so Sophie and Peggy are allowed to come and have a little browse too. So I've just seen these blankets here, and I do need a new blanket for my new sofa. Quite like this one in cream tones, and this one here is a little bit like an Hermes blanket, but a lot cheaper. So let me see. Quite nice. I think I'm going to go for that one. It's quite a lovely shop with all of these gorgeous things. Oils, all oil, every oil you can imagine. Here, beautiful. And then here you have biscuits. Great for buying gifts. I'm going to buy my niece a gift. I know exactly what I'm going to get because she's started to become very interested in tea, like her uncle. So I'm going to buy her a lovely tea set. Not a whole set, just a teacup and teapot. And I've spotted one over there. I'll show you in a minute. Wow, look at all of these lovely things. I'm going to show you a suite now because housekeeping have been this morning, so it's looking all beautiful. Sophie feels quite at home here. She seems very relaxed, as does Peggy. So this suite has a huge ceiling, and as I mentioned yesterday, it is called the Churchill Suite because Winston Churchill actually stayed here. I think he stayed here a few times, more than once. So he enjoyed this room, and apparently after he used to go shooting, he relaxed in here, painted, and just enjoyed being in here. So you can see it's very Victorian. This is a Victorian country house, so they've kept it to that kind of style. And the bed, we seem to be getting a lot of rooms with beds in the middle of the room. This is a 4-post bed, and I think this is a Morris & Co. fabric. Sophie. It's panelled halfway, and the rest is wallpaper, and then you've got this very intricate wooden ceiling. Marble fireplace. Huge soaring windows. I love this big armoire chest. Can fit a lot of clothes in there, so let me show you inside. So got all of my trousers in here. It's quite dark. That's better. All of my trousers. all of my knitwear, and then our shoes are up there. So it's nice and spacious in there. And then there's another fireplace on the opposite side of the room. 2 armchairs, so you can sit and have a cozy sit by the fire. Beautiful views from all of the windows. This is in particular my favourite view out there, looking onto the Welsh valleys. And then here, this coffee table is a little bit of modernity in the room. I think this is an aeroplane engine. And then over there they have an aeroplane seat. Picture of Winston Churchill at the desk. They also have these little sheep stools everywhere around the hotel, which I think are quite cute. Out of this window, you can see the car park, and then they have a little garden there, kitchen garden. It's very pretty, this place. But yeah, quite an impressive grand suite. Unique. If you're looking for something unique, this is definitely the place to come. Painting there. And just it's a very comforting room as well. It feels very cozy. In the evenings, they put this little fire on for you and all of the lamplight. I'll try and get that later on. And in there is the bathroom, which I will show you. So yeah, it's a nice suite. I like it here. Cozy and comfortable. We're having afternoon tea here at Palé Hall. They've given this box of selection of teas. I've chosen my favourite. This is called Sparkling White. It smells beautiful, kind of like a champagne in a tea. Never tried this one before, so I'm very intrigued to try it. It's my selection. And Nathan is going to go with the rhubarb and vanilla tea. Our afternoon tea is here. It's beautiful. Look how perfectly these finger sandwiches have been prepared. They're exquisitely perfect. All the same size, without the crusts. I've already eaten one of them, the salmon one. And then here we have beautifully made scones. These are perfect. You can see they have this ridge around them, so that's where you break them. And then here we have, I think this is a lemon meringue, a chocolate little tart, and a choux pastry. Beautiful afternoon tea. Well everybody, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. It was really fun to share my living room updates and Nathan's too. What is it about rearranging furniture that's so exciting? I remember when I was a little boy, and whenever my mum would rearrange the furniture, I always found it just the best fun ever, and I used to love rearranging my bedroom at home as well. So yeah, I am so delighted with the way that my living room has turned out. I think those changes have just made such a big difference, and it's just given my room a new lease of life, and I really also can't wait to see Nathan's new sofa. So yeah, we've got one night left here at Palé Hall. I wanted to get this video out tonight. I usually upload on a Monday or Tuesday and then on a Thursday, so even though we've got one night left here and I probably want to film that as well, I also wanted to get this episode out to everybody so that you could enjoy it. Tomorrow I'm travelling to my parents' house. I'm going to be staying there till Saturday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we're travelling back to Edinburgh together, Nathan and I, on Saturday afternoon. So I probably will film some more here at Palé Hall, and then I'll share that in the next episode, which will be on Thursday or Friday. So yes, lots of things going on. It's just so fun to share everything here. I'm loving my YouTube journey at the moment. I'm just really, really loving YouTube and seeing all of the interactions and comments with everybody. So I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time, but until then, take care. Bye bye.